Good morning. This is Rachel Donovan sitting in with Giovanni Gallucci and Chloe Dawn, and this is the Daily Trend Report.
Morning, Rachel. Coffee's strong and the sun's already mean out there.
Drove in with the windows down. Engine sounded happy for once.
Mine's still cold brewing. I'll be civil in a minute.
Today, off-grid power going from afterthought to the whole buying decision, the ultra-processed backlash turning on the health aisle, and the carousel coming back from the dead. Rachel, where do we start?
The thing that jumped out across the reports this morning. Portable power stopped being the thing you toss in the back as an afterthought. Gemini and Claude both flagged it. It's a primary buying decision now, right up there with the tent and the sleeping platform.
Because the rig runs on electrons now. Fridge, phones, the cameras, the drone, the GPS. People are living out of a vehicle for a weekend and every one of those wants a charge.
Right. A power station used to be a luxury. Now the summer gear guides lead with it. Outdoor Life, Gear Junkie, all of them put it near the top.
So what's the actual buying conversation? Because half the brands in that category just shout a big watt-hour number on the box and call it a spec.
That's the trap. The headline number is the battery at a dead stop. It tells you almost nothing about a real trip.
And this audience knows it. They'll fact-check a watt-hour claim in the comments before you finish the sentence. Vague, adventure-ready marketing dies fast in front of people who actually run the gear.
The brands getting it right are publishing real duty cycle numbers. Ran the 12-volt fridge how many hours? Recharged off the alternator in how long? What 100 watts of panel actually pulls in West Texas sun versus a cloudy morning in the Cascades?
That's the honesty the small brands can win on. A big battery company won't put a messy real-world number on a billboard. A regional outfitter will because it's true.
It's the same thing every time. Specificity is the small brand's edge. The number that's a little inconvenient is the one people believe.
And it's good content. You don't need a studio. You need the panel on the hood, a clock, and an honest readout. Show the recharge in real light, real heat.
Show the gear working, not the spec sheet. Power's the enabling detail, not the hero.
And don't talk down to the new ones. There were 80-some million campers last year, a ton of them first-timers. They don't know what a duty cycle is yet.
Teach it plain. The person who can't keep a phone alive on night one doesn't come back. The brand that solves that quietly owns them for years.
There's a stewardship angle too. Solar and a good battery means you're not running a generator at a quiet campsite. The whole appeal is the quiet.
Nobody drove 3 hours into the dark to listen to a motor hum. Silent power is part of the product, not a footnote.
And the buy it for life crowd's paying attention. A battery you can actually service, cells you can replace, beats a sealed throwaway brick.
Document the repair, not just the unboxing. The longevity story is the durability claim.
Okay, 3 you can run with before we move on. 1. Publish a real duty cycle number from an actual trip. Hours running the fridge, minutes to recharge. Retire the box sticker watt hour.
2. Shoot the recharge in real conditions. Panel on the hood, a clock and frame, honest light. That's the proof and it costs you nothing.
3. Make a night one power guide for the first timer. What you need to keep a phone and the light alive and what you can skip. Be the brand that lets them in.
So the ultra-processed backlash finally turned on its own side. For 2 years, the de-influencing was aimed at junk. Now it's aimed at the health aisle. The protein bars, the flashpoint.
Joe Wicks, the fitness guy, said out loud that a lot of these so-called healthy bars are just ultra-processed candy with a better font. And the internet ran with it.
Because he's right. Gemini's report had the number. 86% of the people who actually eat clean now avoid anything they read as overprocessed. The most health-engaged shoppers are leading the avoidance.
So the health halo stopped working on the exact crowd it was built for.
Worse than stopped. It flipped. The wellness label used to be cover. Now it's a target. If you market better for you, somebody's going to read your panel on camera, line by line.
And this is where I have no sympathy for big food. They spent a decade slapping low-fat and high-protein and vitamin-fortified on a chemistry set. The reformulation was theater. The front said clean, the back panel said otherwise.
The reckoning's catching up to the theater. A creator does a teardown, reads 20 ingredients nobody can pronounce, and the whole halo's gone in one clip.
So what does an honest, small brand do with that? Sit and wait to get torn down?
No, you do the teardown yourself first, on camera. Read your own panel out loud, every ingredient, why it's in there, what's not in there. You preempt the creator by being more honest than they expect.
Real food advocates eat their own cooking. That's the credibility test. If you can't read your own label proudly, that's the tell.
And it's showing up in sourcing, too. Beef tallows on a major grocer's trend list now. Brands reformulating off refined oils and just saying plainly what they cook with.
Say what's in it, name where it came from. Specific beats clean every time.
There's a regulatory piece coming, too. Claude's report flagged California proposing a certified non-ultra-processed seal. 7 states already restricting certain ingredients. This is moving from a marketing claim to an actual credential.
Which is a gift for the brand that's genuinely clean. The day that seal exists, you want to qualify on day one, not scramble.
Get the formulation documented now. The reformulation theater can't pass a real standard. You can.
It's the same as the gear. The inconvenient, honest number is the one that builds trust.
And quit hiding behind a fortified claim. Adding a vitamin to junk doesn't make it food. People figured that out.
The whole game now is legible. Short list, real names, nothing you'd have to explain to your grandmother.
3 things you can actually do today.
1. Film your own ingredient teardown before a creator does it for you. Read every line, name the why. Honesty preempts the ambush.
2. Kill the fortified health halo language. One vitamin on a long, unreadable list fools nobody now. Lead with the short list instead.
3. Get your formulation documented for a non-ultra-processed standard now, before the seal exists. Early movers get the halo when it lands. Here's the one I didn't see coming. The carousel's back. The format everybody buried in 2024 is suddenly one of the best discovery tools on Instagram. Grok had it as the story of the day.
The swipe post. The thing we all wrote off when Reels ate the feed.
That one. And the change is almost dumb in how simple it is. Add an audio track to a carousel, and Instagram stops treating it like a gallery and starts routing it into the Reels feed.
So the music turns a follower-only post into something strangers see.
Exactly. Carousel engagement is up about 31% year over year. A teaching format that used to only reach your own audience now travels like entertainment.
Why does the music do that? That part sounds like a glitch.
Because the audio tags it for the same rails, short-form video lives on. And here's the mechanism underneath. A send to a friend is weighted 3 to 5 times a like now. Carousels ride those rails, so a good one gets forwarded, and the forward is the whole engine.
So you're not building for the scroll. You're building for the one person somebody sends it to.
That's the shift. Stop asking, is this likable? Ask, would somebody send this to one specific friend?
So how do you build one that actually travels?
Slide 1 does about 80% of the work. If it doesn't stop the scroll, nothing behind it gets seen. Lead with a hook, not a title card.
How many slides?
8 to 10. Long enough to teach something real, short enough that people finish. Completion's what the platform watches. And put music on every one, the cost is near zero.
And end on something worth saving or sending.
End on the slide that earns the forward. That's the close.
There's a catch coming though, right? There always is.
There is. The minute a format gets a boost, it gets flooded. Every brand slaps music on every carousel within a quarter, and the bar for slide 1 jumps. The edge is temporary for anybody treating it as a hack, durable for anybody treating it as a craft.
So build the muscle now while the field's still thin.
Build it now. The boost is generous today. It won't stay generous. One more thing the reports kept hitting. The scattershot account's getting throttled. Post across 5 unrelated topics and reach drops hard. Pick a lane.
So the carousel travels further when the account actually stands for one thing.
The platform's classifying you. Make it easy. And this is a gift for small teams. You don't need a film crew for a carousel. You need a real point of view and a strong first line.
The operator on a phone beats the agency film right now.
Every time. The rapper stopped mattering. 3 moves before we wrap. 1. Put an audio track on every carousel from here out. That single move is what routes it into the Reels feed.
2. Rebuild slide 1 as a scroll-stopping hook not a title. It carries 80% of the weight, so spend your time there.
3. Before you post, name the one friend somebody would send it to. If you can't name the pair, the post isn't done.
That's the show. If your brand needs this kind of content built right, the short-form video, the carousels, the articles, the whole stack, that's what gallucci.net does. The same pipeline that makes this episode. I'll build you a system that shows up every day and sounds like you.
Good way to spend a morning.
gallucci.net or DM at gallucci.net on Instagram or LinkedIn. Talk tomorrow.